What's up, guys? Coach T from Condor Baseball. On today's whiteboard session, we're going to be talking about running from second base. When to run, when not to run, what some things to be looking for while you're on second base. So, let's say a ball on the ground, right? We've got our hitter. Ball on the ground to this side, to the left side of the infield, we're going to hold, okay? That's something where we want to hold. We want to make them make a throw. Let's say a ground ball has hit the third base. We can come down here a little bit, but not too far because the second baseman's going to be sliding over to cover. Ball hit here, we can slide down a little bit. As soon as he goes, that may be a situation where if we have a little bit of speed, we can take off. Or we can kind of dance a little bit here, get him distracted, and maybe steal this runner at first base because he's distracted with you. You just have to make sure that you don't leak too far out where you can't get back because you've got to expect the second baseman to be there. So, ball hit to the left side. In front of you, right? Anything hit in front of you, you want to wait and see. Ball hit to the right side, we're taking off. As soon as we see the ball is hit to anywhere over in this area, we're taking off on the ground. The key is anything left side on the ground, we're holding. Anything on the right side on the ground, we're taking off. Anything right back at the pitcher, we're going to read. Again, same thing. We may kind of leak out a little bit, maybe give him something to think about. If he doesn't turn around and look at us at all, we're taking off. But you've got to make sure that he didn't forget about you, because if he forgets about, or if he didn't forget about you, and you're out here, now he's got to play. Now you're in a rundown. So you have to assume he didn't forget about you. You've got to make sure he commits over here to first base before you go and take off. So that's on the ground. Obviously, line drive or freezing on a line drive. Ball in the air, we're back to tag, typically. A fly ball in this area. You're probably not going to tag, depending on what age level you are, due to the left fielder's arm strength or center fielder's arm strength. You're probably not going to tag the third base that close. So this is a situation where you'd want to go halfway and read it, because you're probably not going to advance on a tag anyway. So read it halfway, he catches it, we go back, he drops it, we're there, possibly even third. Possibly even home. Ball over here. So ball in the right center field gap, that's a longer throw. We're definitely going to get back to tag in that situation. Ball right at the center fielder, right at the right fielder, right at the left fielder. We're going to read those. Again, ball at the left fielder, we're going to get halfway to a quarter and then be able to get back in time. Ball right at the center fielder and right fielder, depending on how far back he is, that's when you're going to determine. If he's in here, right, we may only go about a quarter of the way to read it, and that way in case he drops it, we can still maybe advance. But the risk reward right here when he's that close is not that great. If he's back here, we want to be tagging because the chances of him throwing you out from there, unless he's got an absolute hose, is slim. So we want to be able to take advantage of that extra base. Give this guy a sacrifice, save his batting average, and make him look good. So that's the way that the base runner can make the hitters look good. Take a normal, just routine fly ball, and you advance a base. Now look, he advanced the runner, so it looks a lot better, feels a lot better, and you're a better teammate for it. So that's another way, just some baseball IQ of being a better teammate. You can be a better teammate by advancing on unforced errors or on forced errors. You can take an extra base, because a guy on first base or a guy on second or third base compared to a guy on first base makes the pitcher's anxiety a little bit different, and so it's harder to deal with and focus on the batter if you've got these guys on base and doing different antics that they're doing. Nothing too crazy. I'm not into Bush League baseball, but let them know that you're there. Get a big lead. Let them know that, hey, you're trying to distract him from getting your guy at the plate out, right? He doesn't get his best. Now the guy at the plate has a better chance because he's more likely to miss his spot. So hopefully that helps with some base running while being at second base. Stay tuned for the next whiteboard session. Hold in your hand.